Today is Tuesday, and welcome everybody to Unblock Yourself. Let's take a minute to relax. And to let this Tuesday be our top 10 Tuesday. Yeah. All right. I'm here at the Exploresium, one of our businesses, and we just love kids. And we try to build, this is chasing after that dream carrot. I got the place to myself right now. So I set up a little video and let's do this top 10 Tuesday. So today I wanted to talk to you about, it's important to have a mentor or have a coach. They can lead you and guide you to places you haven't gone before. Good coaches usually have already been, you select a coach that's been where you're trying to go, or you can trust them enough that they have the wisdom and the guidance or the expertise to guide you to where you're trying to go. Because, you can't do it on your own. You got to have somebody in front of you in that carrot. Even if that somebody is God and not some physical form, you got to have somebody. Somebody has written something or said something that's going to help you get to your next level. And having a physical person, really gets you there faster because you have an accountability partner. But the top 10. Here's the top 10. Top 10 of my favorite quotes by some of my mentors. Okay? Are you ready? Very first one would be from myself. This is from me to you. Now, this is my teaching philosophy. When I was in school, we had to come up with a teaching philosophy of how we would teach kids. And this was mine. Every moment is a teachable moment. Okay? And I believe that wholeheartedly. Every moment is a teachable moment. And we have to use that teachable moment to teach something that they really weren't expecting. They're learning without actually being sat down and saying, this is 1 + 1. The way you go about doing it is finding the opportunity to teach them something. And every moment is a teachable moment. And that means also, that doesn't mean that you follow a lesson plan. A lesson plan is good. It's always good to plan, because if you don't plan, you plan to fail. So, having that teachable moment, giving them when you see somebody's doing something and it is their time, you'll see that it's student directed and student led teaching and not teacher led teaching. It's not what I'm trying to force upon you to learn. So just so you could pass this standard or something like that. It's more of, I want to teach you something that you didn't know or you could use on down the line that you initiated. So that means that's my quote from me. Every moment is a teachable moment. All right, moving on. Now this person was not one of my mentors, but this has always stuck with me. So when I'm thinking of a problem to solve it, this is how I tackle it. All right, this comes from Albert Einstein. It says, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we use to create them. So if I'm in trouble, I have to figure out a way out, or not even figure out a way out. What I'll try to do is try to listen to the Holy Spirit and say, okay, help me out of this because I don't know what I'm doing. So can't use the same thinking that got me into it to get me out. Okay. Now this is unknown. And then the rest of them will be from people that you've heard of, or that are dear to me. You are only one thought away from your financial breakthrough. You're only one thought away from that next invention. You're only one thought away from the solution to everyone's problem. So, one thought. And I don't know who said that. I listened to a lot of people, and that just came up when I was thinking of 10 quotes. All right. Now, this one is from my favorite. This came out of the Bible, but I'm going to start off with it. Well, what I was thinking was, when you overload your mind with something, good or bad, when it's deep in there and it starts to overload or overflow, what happens is it'll seep down into your heart. Now, Jesus said this: out of the abundance of the heart, your mouth will speak. So when you're trying to find words to minister, or you're trying to find words to coach somebody, or to say the right things, it's out of the abundance of your heart. And how does this stuff get into your heart? It's really, you're going to have to fill us up till it's overflowing to get down into here. All right. So halfway through, Dr. Stacia Pierce, one of my mentors, said, if it's not written, it's not real. And anybody with her, y'all know, she always says this: if it's not written, it's not real. So we can plan all day long, but if I don't ever write down this plan that I have, this bright idea, it's not real, because I'm going to forget it. Just like I was trying to think of what the top 10 Tuesday was going to be, and I had an idea, and I have no idea what it was. That was last night, and this morning I was like, what was it? I can't remember. But as soon as I started thinking of things, this came up: if it's not written, it's not real. One of my other favorites, Kris Murray, she said this: action is the antidote to fear. So when you're scared to do something, it's time to go for it. Don't wait around. And she also says this, which it hurts me, but it is true: done is better than perfect. If I sit around and wait for the perfect time to do this video, it'll never come, because I want to shoot it in Japan. But if I wait, all of this, it might be a year, it might be next week. But now is the time to do things now. So, and done is better than perfect. Right. Kamau Dickerson, I had him on before, and Coach said this, and it still sticks with me now. When you respond with foolishness, all you're going to see is foolishness. You reap what you sow. And Lady Dickerson, Coach Andrea, she always put this, this would like to fire me. That's why I'm always saying I'm unstoppable. She said, how you gonna try to stop somebody that's unstoppable? You can't. So why am I afraid? I had to attack it with action. All right. And personal mentor. I'm on John Maxwell team, so John Maxwell has a high place in my heart. And he said this: people never care how much you know until they know how much you care. So I take that into consideration when I'm trying to talk to kids, or talk to parents, or talk to people in general. They don't care that you know everything until they know that you even care about them. And just to add this on with that, Simon Sinek said this: people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And what you do simply proves what you believe. So, saying that putting all this together, have some words down in you that you can minister out of, that you can overflow out of, that your actions will come out of, and you'll always be great. All right. Right now, number 2 nation right now is India. So, namaste.